Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Mad Things here, and today I'll be discussing the top 5 skills in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 that needs to be buffed in the next update. Now let's get this show on the road. Let's see, World Tournament stage. I'm just not comfortable with commentary videos or having videos with my voice on here, but I just want to try something a little different, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so first skill on the table, we have Sonic Rush. It needs to be a little bit buffed on the launch speed. Like the damage, people can vanish out of that in no time. People can just vanish out of it. I think it should be like Deadly Dance, where it needs to be unvanishable. Like just use Sonic Rush as unvanishable. Like people get a snap away from this entire combo, which is why you don't really see it online as much. Anyway, it does a decent amount of damage. I guess that's kind of a Maja, and Maja are primarily based on strike damage, but regardless, it needs to be buffed on the launch time. Not to mention, you really can't combo into it like this. Let's see that? You really can't combo into it. If I do a different combo, oh, never mind. I guess I can do that. But regardless, it needs to be unvanishable, because even if I did that combo and actually landed, people could just vanish away from it, just use their stamina just to avoid it. But yeah, it's like now I know how to do this combo. But regardless, it could be vanishable. It needs to be vanishable like Deadly Dance. And that's all I gotta say for Sonic Rush. Now, next skill needs to be buffed, not by launch speed wise, but it needs to be buffed in a sense where it does a little bit more damage, like Deadly Psycho Bomb. Initially, you do a knockaway to make a guarantee to grab your opponent and blow them up. It does 2047 damage, pretty okay damage, but the problem with it is it's a two key bar move. Shouldn't 2 key bars mean like it should do more damage? I mean, that's what I believe, and I think it should be doing about like 3000 damage. That's just my opinion on the matter. I think it needs to be a little bit more buffed. A little bit of a knockaway and this. It just needs to be a little bit more buffed because it does 2 key bars. I shouldn't be wasting 2 key bars for a move that does low damage compared to moves like Vanishing Ball and Big Bang Attack, where you just knock a person away and do even more damage than that. So I think Death Psycho Ball needs to be a little more buffed on damage wise. Now onto the next skill is Super Explosive Wave. I really don't see why there's so many moves like the evasive version and like the explosion version of Super Explosive Wave. Like there needs to be different move names, but regardless, Super Explosive Wave, the one that shoots a beam, it does about 2423 damage. Again, it's a 2 key bar move. I think it should be a little bit more buff on damage wise, because it's a 2 key bar move. It needs to be buffed in damage. I think I could see it about like 3000 damage as its base. Without any super souls, without anything else, it needs to be like 3000 damage as its base, because I should be wasting 2 key bars on a move that does minimal damage compared to other moves that could do it so much better. If not, you could pull it away even better anyways. Now on to the 2 last skills. I already went with the 3 main ones. On the 2 last skills, 2 of the moves that definitely need a bigger buff is Super Spirit Bomb. As you can see, the slow launch time it stops the move from being pulled off. It does great amount of damage, but the launch speed needs to be buffed to a point where it's almost instantaneous, I guess. Maybe not, but it needs to be buffed in a way where I can actually use the move, kind of like Super Vanishing Ball or Divine Wrath Purification. It needs to be faster so that way I can actually launch it, because if you don't boost the speed, it's practically useless. It really is. Let's see, Spirit Sword. Let's see this, the damage for 1 hit does 5830 damage. Notice in the part where it says combos it does 1, it needs to be 2 to get the full effect, and you need to be a specific angle for it to land. Let's try it again. You see that? It needs to be buffed to a point where the double hits actually land. Now let me just change out this. Let me just get out of the battle set, and I'll be back with a new set of skills, or skill as in one, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back with a different set of skills, and forget about top 10 and forget about top 5. I'm not even gonna give a limit to how many skills that needs to be buffed or anything like that. Like, there's like a few of them that I know about, but the moves that I think that needs to be buffed are like the ones I have right now, except for Super Explosive Weight right there. But anyways, Super Dragon Fist. It does about 2,786 damage, or 66 damage. I can't really read. But anyways, it does that kind of damage, and it needs to be unvanishable to the point where it needs to be like Deadly Dance, where you can't really vanish out of the entire move. Like at the last hit, people can just vanish right out of that, so I don't think it needs to be vanishable. I mean, that's not, but I mean, that's just my opinion. You guys can let me know in the comment section below. The second move that needs to be a little bit buffed is Die Missile Barrage. I'm a Go Tanks fan, so I kind of think this move needs to be a little bit buffed to the point where like the move actually hits completely. Oh, never mind, it does hit completely. But anyway, I think it needs to do like a little bit more than this 2,667. It needs to do a little bit more. Oh wait, wrong move, idiot. Let me try that again. I guess kind of like 2,912 is like the damage I was kind of looking for. Without the knockaway, I think it should do that much damage. That's just my opinion. But like, onto the ultimate, the first one I'm going to be using is Darkness Rush Melee, or Darkness Rush in general, like the Namekian version and the regular version. Let's see this. At the last hit, I don't know if anybody knows that, but at the last hit, where you're supposed to like shoot a beam out of your eyes, it doesn't really hit much. Hit him away. See that? It doesn't really hit, and I think it should hit. Not to mention like the damage, the skill in general is to be a little bit buffed to be like, I don't know, 7,000 damage or maybe 6,000 damage. I don't know. It needs to be either 6,000 or 7,000 damage, because strike ultimates, in my opinion, don't really do as much damage as like Ki Blast ultimates, kind of like Divine Purification and all that. Final Kamehameha, to name a few. Ki Blast ultimates do a hella damage, but strike ultimates, as few as they are, needs to be buffed to the point where it can actually match their their opposites, like Ki Blast. So I think Darkness Rush in general needs to be buffed. Now the one skill I want, no wait, hold on a second, let me restart. The one skill I want to be buffed is my favorite move, Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack. Just look at it. Let's just wait a moment. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I do have the Beard Super Soul on, but it does okay amount of damage. But without the Super Soul, I guess it could do like, I don't know, 7,000, 8,000 at most. Maybe that should get a base. But anyways, regardless of damage wise, as much as I love the move, the one problem that's holding it back is the launch time. Just look how slow this is. And they're just standing there. You see this? I had to stand there and wait for the ghost to be launched at a certain distance, or they just go by themselves. I shouldn't be waiting for like the entire move to just land. So I think what needs to be buffed in Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack is the speed launch, the launching speed. Kind of like how the dual ultimates did it with Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack, where you just use it and you just send the ghost immediately just by giving a signal. But like I said, like it needs to be a buff where you could just like launch the ghost immediately, or like it should just launch them on its own. Like it needs to be the point where you could just like send a ghost the moment like that. It needs to be instantaneous, like kind of like a beam move, like Super Kamehameha. It needs to be instantaneous to be usable. Like I want to use this move so many times in online, but it never really works. Like people could just snap away from it completely. And that's why I think Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack needs to be the biggest buff in the game. Like, I can just imagine so many ghosts just flying around. But anyways, that's all I got for this video. If you think I should do more commentary, like where I could just speak into the video, leave a comment about that in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.